11, 2020, 10/11. What a nice number, my friends. Roku on a daily. And when Roku had gapped up with analyst ratings over here on 9/29, that was the time to get in. And then we had what we call an ascending breakout. And when it cleared with another gap and another upgrade and another new relationship. So Roku has developed some new relationships with other vendors in the streaming business. So they've gotten their presence there with the bigger people. And therefore, the business model is definitely improved. And we are selling into the highs only for one reason. Roku is buyable on pullbacks. And now that the business model has changed and that they're adding new relationships, going to make more money in their ad units, then the stock has a lot more room to go higher. So, when we take a look at how gaps based on headline news, and we know that stocks will pull back. And when they pull back, then Roku is very attractive on the pullback where it sets up for another run higher. And as we get into the quarterly earnings season starting tomorrow, and Roku will come out with quarterly reports, as will Netflix and whatnot. And Roku is stepping up to the plate now. Their team has really made some progress in the business model and the deliveries and the way that things will work for Roku. So when we have gap ups, as an expert at gaps, get into the live trading room. We'll explain gaps. We'll take it through you, how to get the right option trades. We give you the entries. Yes, you'll be with me. And gaps come back. And when gaps pull back, then they set up for new buying opportunities, my friends. This is why when Roku was moving up here toward the highs and we had a negative volume day on Friday, it wasn't real big, but nonetheless, it's time to sell. Roku, we could always buy it again, but we're going to buy pullbacks in Roku. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to take this gap to here, and when Roku pulls back with the market, because Roku will pull back with the market, and Roku will set up for another great buying opportunity, as it will. So, once again, we will have it set up with all of our market makers and all of our traders around the world. Yes, everybody will be ready for Roku on the pullback. The NASDAQ is going to pull back. And we're going into earnings season, and volatility is going to return. So when that volatility hits the market, you want to have the cash to buy Roku. Because Roku pulls back from the gaps and pulls back down in here. That 10-day moving average, what's a market pullback, that's going to be right around, right around 205 would be a good area for Roku to pull back to, at least. And that would be with market volatility. Mark my words. I'm saying use market volatility to buy the good dips. That's why we're here. We're here to make your life better. And we will. But you have to give us a chance. And in order for that to happen, it can happen for free. You heard me. You can spend 5 days with me. During that first day, you're really going to know you found the right place. And you're going to have a lot of fun. See, it's about having fun, you guys. See, if you're having fun, you're making money. Because you're doing things right. And after 35 years, it takes a period of time to get to that fun place and knowing when to sell into rallies and knowing which ones to buy on good pullbacks. And that's why we're here. and take the 5 day trial. Spend the time with this. You owe it to yourself. You know why? You will find out why, how shocked you will be. You will be so shocked that you will say, wow, it's one of the greatest mistakes I ever made. And it will be, because it was found by accident to start with. So when you find a good pullback, then we're looking at Roku on great pullbacks. So be aware on Roku, and we're cashing in. And if Roku starts to fade, then we will buy the put options and make money in the put options on that pullback coming down. So we get paid on the pullback when the NASDAQ pulls back, as it will. Roku will pull back, and it will have to come down and test these gaps. And that's down here. And when you're buying in the options to make a lot of money, then you got to let the value of those options come all the way down. Oh, yes, you do. Right then and there. And those option prices will drop, 100%. And that's when you want to buy those. And that's how you make the real big money, you know. So let's get with it together. Sunday morning, 10/11/2020, and happiness to everyone. And once again, it's our pleasure to bring to you opportunities. And opportunities, we like to share them with you. And we really do. And we like to share those with you in the free 5 day trial. There is where it happens. Let's get going now.